Hey everyone. Looking back on these 5 years, I'm amazed how this space has grown, not in just numbers, but in heart. Your messages, your stories, they've shown me that we all need a place to pause and connect. So, I have created Comment Down Deeper. It's everything you love about the podcast, plus daily affirmations, guided meditations, and early ad-free access to episodes. For just $5 a month, there's even a free trial, and right now, there's 20% off. So head over to calmitdownpodcast.com if you want to go deeper in your calm. Look for Comment Down Deeper. You'll see it there. Thank you. Now, let's begin today's episode. Have you ever stood in the middle of a grocery store, holding 3 different kinds of olive oil, quietly wondering, how does everyone seem to know which one to pick? And the thing is, this is not really about olive oil. It's about that low hum of uncertainty, and that quiet sense that somehow, somewhere, everyone else got the manual, right? How to be a friend, how to be in a relationship, how to handle money or navigate heartbreak, or even how to pick olive oil for that matter. And here you are flipping through invisible pages, searching for chapters that explains how to be human without messing it up. It's okay. We're in this together. So today I want to talk about this myth, the myth that we all know, the one where we imagine everyone else has it all figured out, and we are the only ones fumbling through life. So let's sit here together with this gentle truth. Are you ready? No one was handed the manual. And even if they were, it would likely be a dog-eared mess of post-it notes and scratched out lines and half written by the person themselves midway through the learning process. You know I'm right. So let me ask, what if the point was never to have the manual, but to write it? One page, one messy day at a time. I'm Chad Lawson, and let's calm it down in 3, 2, 1. There's this quiet comparison that we all carry, right? You scroll through someone's post about the perfect friend group outing, and suddenly you wonder why your Saturday was spent in sweatpants, balancing a bowl of cereal on your lap. You hear someone talk about their thriving career, and then you start to question whether you missed some secret class on how to build a life, right? But here's the small truth that a lot of times we forget. Most of us are walking around with unfinished drafts. We are, right? Half legible notes that make perfect sense in one moment and then none at all the next. There's no polished leather-bound manual of adulthood. There's not, so stop looking, right? There's no step-by-step guide to friendship or to marriage or to grief or fill in the blank. There's only this: you, learning as you go. We are taught early on to look outward for the answers, right? To believe that someone, somewhere, surely has the answers. And in some moments, that brings comfort. But a lot of times, it does the opposite. It turns curiosity into comparison. It takes the normal, necessary process of figuring life out and then whispers that you are behind or missing something, or worse, that you're flawed, right? But you're not behind. You're living. You're not flawed. There is a softness in remembering this, okay? The person that is posting about their thriving social life also feels lonely sometimes. Let's be honest. The one giving financial advice may be quietly worrying about next month's bills. The couple celebrating 10 years of marriage is likely navigating the same uncertainty as any other couple, right? Everyone is building their own manual, and no one's is complete. Do you hear that? So here's the reframe in all this. What if life is meant to be handwritten, scribbled in the margins of your days, right? Added to in the moments of clarity and confusion. What if it is okay that your manual doesn't match anyone else's? There is no gold star for having it all figured out. There's not. There's only this moment and what you choose to do with it. So the next time you catch yourself thinking, how do they know how to do this? Try softening that question. Try, I wonder what they've learned that I might too, in my own way, in my own time. Because here's the truth. Listen, the most beautiful parts of life are often the ones that we stumble into, right? The most beautiful parts of life are often the ones that we stumble into. The relationships that teach us, the failures that shape us, the moments that we would never have written into the manual, but that end up defining us in the best ways. You do not need to have it figured out. You do not need to do it perfectly. You only need to stay curious, to stay present, and to keep writing your own pages. And on the days when it feels especially messy, pause, take a break, breathe. Remind yourself that no one else got the manual either. They're just better at pretending sometimes. And maybe, in this way, we're all the same. We're all a little lost. We're all a little hopeful, right? And we're all entirely human. So I want to leave you with this. This week, when that hum of comparison creeps in, try this instead, okay? Place your hand gently on your heart and say, I am learning. That is enough. Because it is. The manual that you are writing is yours alone, and it is more than enough to carry through your day. The manual that you are writing is yours alone, and it is more than enough to carry you through today. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for living. And until next time, be kind to your mind. Join me again as we calm it down. Hey, I see that you have made it to the end, either because you loved it or because your phone's playing to an empty room while you're in the kitchen making a sandwich. I've been there. Either way, here's a scoop. Calm It Down Premium, it exists. Weekly episodes, no ads, early access, exclusive content. It's like finding out your favorite restaurant has a secret menu. But instead of extra sauce, you get extra serenity. It's true. So join me at Calm It Down Podcast. Look for Calm It Down Deeper. Or don't, it's okay. But why wouldn't you want the extra sauce? Either way, thank you. And until next time, be kind to your mind. To find more episodes of Calm It Down, see where I may be appearing in your area, or just simply want to know where to send me some chocolate chip cookies, visit calmitdownpodcast.com. This podcast was written and produced by yours truly, Chad Lawson, composer, pianist, and nationally recognized Sweet Tooth. The views, expressions, and techniques in this episode are of my personal opinion and not intended, nor should they, serve as a substitute for medical advice or diagnosis rendered to you by your individual doctor or other healthcare provider. Only a licensed physician should evaluate your situation, provide a diagnosis, or render other medical advice to you, and you should only act upon the advice of this physician. Now, I'm an extreme empath by nature, but my profession is that of a composer and pianist, not a licensed therapist or physician. I hear from thousands of listeners how my music has helped them through various stages of emotional needs, and I simply want to offer this in future podcast episodes to aid those needs. So to find a list of licensed professionals in your area, please visit calmitdownpodcast.com. And if you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a review, or better yet, share it with a friend. While it takes less than 60 seconds to do, its impact will last for years to come, as every little bit helps in growing the awareness and the importance of mental and emotional health. Thank you for listening. Thank you for living. And until next time, be kind to your mind and join me again as we calm it down.